It is time to meet the newest hot young music stars. They're known around here. Elvis is Artist of the Month.
The national radio host Elvis Duran has brought us Southern soul pop singer Parson James, who burst onto the music scene when he collaborated with DJ Kygo or Kigo.
I think you say it both ways.
Kygo on this hit song you're listening to now, which we're not.
There it is.
There it is. What's it called?
Stole the Show. And that video's gotten, just 200 million hits. Since then, Parson has churned out his own music. His newest single is called Sad Song. Hey, baby.
You're going to hear it.
See you.
Hey, his story's great. Little kid growing up in the South, in South Carolina, moved to New York City at 17 years old.
On your own?
On my own.
Oh, my gosh.
On my own. It was scary, but I had to do it.
How did you find a place to live and everything?
Well, luckily, my mom had a friend, sort of, that lived here for a bit, and I kind of got my way and got like a burger job in her neighborhood, and just sort of kind of found my way around. Craigslist was very helpful at the time. I got an apartment with like 7 people.
Now, how did you...
Typical New York story, right?
Nice and roomy, I'm sure.
How did you find him, Elvis?
God, you know what? Another friend of mine said, you got to listen to this guy. By the way, our friend Sean Hook, who we've had here on your show, knows him. I mean, they all know each other.
That world is just sort of small, isn't it?
It's so small. You don't realize until you're kind of like actually working, but it's insane how many people you end up knowing and the connections.
How quick was the journey from being that kid at the burger joint to the guy you are today? Yeah.
Oh man, for me it feels forever. It's been about 7 years of pursuing this full on in New York City. So just up until last year, my world's been turned upside down. So
you know, he's been writing for other people, and then you decided, well, why write for them when I can write for me?
I came to New York with the assumption that I was a great singer, because in South Carolina it's so small, and like I was kind of the only singer there, but I get here, everyone has a great voice. So
you're like,
I have to start finding out what's unique about me, and it's my story, and so I started writing about that, and that's kind of how I started branching out.
And you'll hear him sing too. He's incredible.
Did you ever see Beautiful, the musical, by the Carole King musical?
I didn't get to see it.
Well, you know what's funny? There goes to a point where she writes songs, and she's like, "What?" One day she says, "No, these are for me," and it's like an epiphany, and suddenly that's when she really makes it big on the scene.
Yeah, you should see that. You'd really like it.
Well, we're so excited to hear you sing.
Elvis always brings good stuff to us.
So anything new in the news today?
Not much. No.
Elvis, were you up all night?
Another Wine State Wednesday.
I was up all night.
Of course you were.
So were we.
All right, don't miss Parson's latest single, Sad Song, with us in just a few minutes.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.